Now, the most accurate weather forecast in South Texas with meteorologist Juan Acuna.
Hi everyone, welcome back and a happy start of the work week to you. We have lots of sunshine, but we have a couple of clouds lingering out there as well. Our Nissan Automotive 6 weather bug off in Kingsville showing Highway 77. Traffic looks good there and it's hot, 90 degrees, south-southeasterly winds, 10 miles an hour. Pretty similar picture off in Beeville with our Aztec Chevrolet 6 weather bug out there. Temperatures into the upper 80s. Not a whole lot of rainfall. We saw a little bit of shower activity earlier this morning near the coastline. Even got a report of a little water spout off near Rockport as well. And that's going to kind of be the case over the next couple of days, especially with these offshore showers. So something to keep in mind. If they actually go all the way down and touch the water, that's your cue to get on out of there. You don't need to be anywhere around when that happens. But they should be fairly weak in nature and shortly dissipate. Here are the temperatures right now, middle to upper 80s along the coastline. We're looking at the lower 90s from George West down into Mathis, Orange Grove as well. With the dew points, oh, they're starting to come back up. That little weekend cold front came in and brought a little bit of some dry air. Definitely not the first major front of the season, but still, it brought slightly drier air in. And compared to 24 hours ago, these numbers are rising about 3 to 6 degrees. So that just means when the numbers are in the positive, that means the humidity levels are starting to increase, and we've traded our northerly wind that we had back to a south-southeasterly flow around 10 to 15 miles an hour this afternoon. And if you have evening plans for tonight, temperatures on their way tumbling into the lower 80s with southeasterly winds going about 6 to 12 miles an hour. Overnight lows are going to be pretty similar to early this morning. We have the upper 70s to lower 80s near the coastline, ranging from the middle to lower 70s from George West off to Freer and Alice as well. Right now the weather pattern is showing some of those little showers that were lingering up north of Rockport. We have one little thunder shower that's hovering near Baffin Bay and just to the south in Kennedy County. Not a big deal. The little frontal boundary has already become stationary offshore, but what's going to happen is all this moisture is going to ride underneath that little stationary front and start to push into South Texas. So yes, our rain chances will start to increase even though we have high pressure up into the northern sections of the state for now. That's the next frontal boundary that we are certainly going to be watching. It's going to do its best to try to come through South Texas as well and deliver a small dose of some dry air, some cooler air as well. But it'll also bring us another opportunity for some of that rainfall as well. These little upper level disturbances that are way up to the north in Canada are driving these. Since they're not driving all the way down, at least into the central plains, it's not going to be a big dose of cold air, but nonetheless, they are going to be enough to push these little weak frontal boundaries into the region. So we'll watch that pretty closely, and temperatures behind that are into the 50s and 60s, but still holding on to those triple digits out in the desert southwest. So as we go into tomorrow, that frontal boundary starts to enter northern sections of the state, going to bring some rainfall and cooler temperatures for those folks. And we're going to be looking at the increasing moisture coming in off of the Gulf of Mexico. Then as we go into Wednesday evening and on into Thursday, that little front's going to start to fizzle through South Texas. It's going to lead to scattered to numerous thunder showers here in the coastal bend as that frontal boundary begins to push through. We'll look at a closer look at that on our future tracker in a second. But tomorrow it's still going to be hot and more cloud coverage, some stray showers. Southeasterly winds 10 to 20 miles an hour as we look at the upper 80s to lower 90s near the coastline, with inland areas pushing the middle to upper 90s. So it's going to be a hot day. So here we have it. We start tomorrow morning with a couple of little showers that are going to be lingering along the coastline. Shouldn't be a big deal, but still getting a couple of drops on the windshield is certainly going to be a possibility. And we'll look for stray showers moving inland throughout the afternoon with the sea breeze. We'll repeat that process going on into Wednesday morning, but watch what happens as we go into Wednesday afternoon. That's the actual frontal boundary coming through, and then it's going to continue to push on down to the south, and it looks like a good portion of us are going to start to participate in that. And as far as rainfall amounts are concerned, some of us could pick up about 3/4 of an inch of rain, up to 1.5 inches of rain when that little front starts to break through the region. So our NEC Co-op Energy 7-day forecast, 92 tomorrow. There comes that weak little boundary, pushes us in to 90 degrees in the afternoon, lingering on with cloudy skies Thursday and Friday, isolated activity, but afternoon highs stay into the middle to upper 80s, and that's about seasonal for this time of